everybody. Good morning, everybody. Today I thought that I would go live because I am a little bit late getting up. And I think I actually think I did the wrong title on this one. I meant to say that this one is Friends in Camp. So I'll be changing the title on this. It's early morning. Tomorrow's when I want to talk about my Giggle Box being activated. This morning, dang it, I did the wrong the wrong title. But so this one is going to be changed to Friends in Camp. And I just got it totally mixed up on what I was doing. So what day was it? Saturday. Today is Monday. Yes, Saturday. River and Lauren came out to visit, and that was lovely. They brought me breakfast, and you're going to see that in a video. They brought me some wonderful muffins, pumpkin muffins, and soy latte, which I'd never had. And it was just fun to hang out with them for a while. And River, I keep forgetting, Tiff wants to be called River. And so it was Tiff, River, that took me to see Richard in Phoenix. And so both of those videos will be coming out. But I at least got to spend some time with Lauren this time as well on Saturday. And then yesterday, Frugal RV gal Jana surprised me and came back to camp for a couple of days. So so anyway, it's lovely to have her back in camp. Dubs was feeling well enough for Jana to be able to come out, spend some time in nature, rest a little bit, and then she will go back on Tuesday for Dub's final checkup on Wednesday, which is so weird because that's Christmas Eve. I guess doctors always work, but they want to see her on Christmas Eve, and hopefully she'll get released to drive and she can come back and we'll all have Christmas dinner together. I was going to go down there and meet them in Yuma and do the Christmas buffet, but they are both ready to get out of the parking lot and come and get out in nature, so we decided to do it this way. So fingers crossed that Dubs will be able to leave Yuma. She's doing well with her eyes, and she'll get a clean bill of health and released to drive and can come here for the holidays. That'll be great. Anyway, Jen and I sat outside last night and talking. I saw one meteor. There was a shower, I can't remember the name of it, that was supposed to happen last night, but the stars were beautiful, and we bundled up. We didn't get out the propane fire bowl or anything. She'd just gotten here, and we'll be leaving again. But and the dogs played, seeing each other again, and we stayed out late, just talking and relaxing and enjoying the evening. And so I got up a little late this morning, too late to get a video recorded for you and uploaded. So I thought, what the heck? I'll just do a live stream and say good morning. In fact, let me get a cup of coffee. I'll read comments here in a little bit. I'm not seeing any chats. I'm not sure that maybe might not have my settings right on this streaming platform that I'm using. So I don't see any chats, actually. So maybe, is that it? Maybe that's it. Yes, maybe now I can. So anyway, I'm glad that y'all are here with me this morning. Thank you very much for that. And happy winter solstice after today. I meant to put that in the title even. I was hurrying and I just totally put up the wrong title. So I will be changing the title after we get off this live stream. And look who all is here. Mouse Boots and y'all be sure to hop over. She's saying that she missed C-Dub's problems. Y'all be sure to jump over to Frugal RV Gal. And thank you, Marcia, for that reminder. Not everybody knows what I'm talking about. But y'all jump over to Frugal RV Gal and be sure you're subscribed to her channel. Dubs has had cataract surgery in both eyes and is recovering. She had one week and one the next week. And which was last week. So 2 weeks in a row she's had eye surgery, which can be very daunting. Oh, Frugal, I feel like I should like stick my head out the window and yell at you or something because she's just camped right down there. Good morning, Jana. Pup Camper 58, good morning, sweetheart, in Tennessee. And she says she's actually up early drinking coffee too. And it hopes that Jan and I have a very Merry Christmas. You too. And what lovely decorations and everything there in your park. And if y'all haven't seen Pup Camper 58's videos about, she's camp hosting at a park in Tennessee. And they have gone all out for Christmas. It's amazing what they've done. Completely amazing. Oh, love my morning coffee. And I'm so glad that you guys are with me. Anyway, happy solstice. Let me answer some questions from, or not answer some questions, but read some comments from yesterday's morning coffee. Renee is asking me, what ratio of water coffee do I use in my pour over? Well, I don't know because I just pour it over. It's pour over. I don't measure. I start with at least with this last bag of my Starbucks Italian roast that I like, I start with 2 scoops, and it was my great-grandmother's scoop, so I don't even know how much that is. So 2 scoops, and I pour. I don't have a ratio. I'm sorry. And they have a ninja drip, which I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to check that out. And she says the best coffee she's ever had was in Jamaica, Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee, and they served it with warm cream, which real cream is hard to find. And that's true. Even the cream you buy in the store sometimes, and it says it's cream, it's not the real heavy cream. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to read. So here are some of the brands. When I skip through comments, it's hard to get a list of brands. And I had asked you guys for this one, what method of, how did you make your coffee? What method do you use to make your coffee? And so I thought I'd read these as a list, and I might miss some, so y'all be sure and go through the comments and check them out. But as far as coffee brands, I've had everything from Folgers, Maxwell House, Community Coffee, Café du Monde, Starbucks, Dunkin', Nespresso, Trader's Joe, and there was a whole bunch more. But some of the preparation methods, and I'm going to read you probably some of these in the comments, was AeroPress, Keurig, a percolator. There were 2 of you. One of you uses an antique percolator, drip machines, Dolce Gusto instant, and some others, and a bunch of different additives and creamer and stuff added. So this has been fun to go through and hear what you all do. Thank you for sharing. In fact, Donald Sewell, Maxwell House Coffee. There you go. And so Marcia says a standard coffee scoop, and I don't know if my great-grandmother's scoop is standard or not. She says, but it's 2 level tablespoons. No, I can guarantee you my grandmother's it's a small scoop. It's not two tablespoons. I'll measure it and see, but I don't think so. But that's good information. Thanks, Marcia. Pup Camper, who's on here today in the chat because I'm doing a live stream, left a comment yesterday. She says better late than never because she wasn't on the she didn't watch tomorrow. She didn't watch yesterday morning early. She says she was rushed to get to work. And she drinks decaf Walmart brand medium roast and always does pour over. I can't do decaf. I mean, I'm like, if I could do it intravenously, shoot myself up with my coffee, I think I would. It's like I can't do the decaf. But I'm glad that there's so many of you that do decaf or caffeine-free tea and all of that. Ah, sorry, when you're on live, you get what you get, right? And I gotta have my coffee, sorry. But that's what we're here for. We're here together to have coffee together. And how many of you have joined me? Let me see. Aw, thank you. There's 18 of you on here this morning. Good morning. And let's see. And Pup Camper says she always does pour over, and she drinks her coffee black. Donald is telling me to get a small percolator, and I only need 16 ounces of water. Just rinse, don't wash, gets better as you use it. Thank you, Donald, and I'm glad you found something that works for you. I love my pour over. And Gail, hi Gail. Gail's been with me a long time too. She says, when I'm having a mug, I use my Keurig. If I'm wanting more or have company, I make coffee in her tin cup Cuisinart. She likes Dunkin' decaf for herself, but makes Dunkin' caffeine for company. That is awesome. I got to tell you, one time, in a brief former life, I was a commercial real estate agent. In fact, I got my CCIM license, which is Certified Commercial Investment Member. That was a rigorous course, but I didn't enjoy it, and so I didn't do it very long. But there was another realtor in the office. It was a couple, actually, a husband and wife. And we all noticed that he was just being a bear lately. And you never know what people have going on in their lives. And it wasn't his norm. But everybody was kind of noticing it and wondering what's going on. And his wife's name was Patty. Anyway, one morning Patty came. And she went to, and we all sat in an open field kind of thing. And so she sat a cup of coffee on his desk, and she goes, here, drink this, it's got caffeine in it. And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I've been trying, because he had heart issues. So she's like, I've been trying to to get you healthy, or whatever however she said it. She said, so I've been giving you decaffeinated for a week, and it's just made you a bear, so drink this. And he had been talking about how he's like, I just have a slight headache, and he was having caffeine withdrawal, and the poor guy didn't even know it. Anyway, BJ Schooler says, have a wonderful day and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, BJ. And Donald says also to try Pilot. Boy, Donald, you got a lot of ideas for me to go do. I like my pour over. And he says, if you do that, though, he says, this is good to know. Thank you, Donald. Their coffee is Dunkin'. And if you join Pilot, you save 10 cents on gas. Yes, been doing that for years. And diesel, and get free showers and stuff. Well, you have to get points built up to get the free showers and stuff. But yes, if you're a traveler, there's all kinds of, maybe I'll do a video on that, because there's all kinds of gas discounts that you can do and save money. And Calvin, RV Living with the Geezer, I think he was the first, let me see, I think he was the first one, yes, on this video to comment. He said, good morning first. And so he says, I love that one of these coffees supports dog rescues. There's a thrift store in Fort Davis that supports the pet shelter here. Pet shelter there. I have the hiccups. Oh no, that's horrible for a live stream. I'm sorry. Anyway, that supports the pet shelter there. Yes, the where I got a lot of the stuff to put in Bandit's Tribute Garden came from a thrift store that supports the local shelter there. And I think I forgot to mention that, but I thought that was really cool. Anyway, he says he has 2 tubs of stuff that he's been storing till he can get back home to donate it. And that's lovely. Calvin, thank you for sharing. Hope you and Finn have a very Merry Christmas. And he also follows Frugal. He didn't know that she was here. I know he would have said hi to her too. And let's see what else. Mary Jane, my friend in Wyoming. And Mary Jane, if you're watching this, I'm going to go to the post office today, or to Moon Mountain. Y'all wish me luck. That parking lot, oh my God. Anyway, oh, and let me just interject. The reason that I'm going to go today, even though Jenna is only here for today and we'll go back to help Dubs again tomorrow, is because with her here, I can leave camp and not worry about anybody getting into anything. And not that it's ever been a problem here in Quartzsite. 11 winters, I've never had an issue, but it's still always a niggle in the back of your mind. And I can leave my solar panels here. I don't have to load up my propane tank, and anyway, it's just going to be so much easier. So I'm going to head into town today and dump and get water and go by Moon Mountain. And thank you, Jenna, in advance for allowing me to do that. Let's see, it looks like somebody else left a comment. Cheryl's saying she misses her caffeinated coffee. Yes, but because of health issues, she can't drink it. It tears up her stomach. Yeah, I get it, and I know that day might come for any one of us. But I right now my caffeine is in the morning is everything to me. The Greyhound, Mira the Greyhound, says morning coffee is the best. Yes, I love my morning coffee. Thank you all for sharing. Y'all are wonderful. So anyway, Mary Jane says, I made a cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows this morning. Oh, that sounds like fun too. Now, when it gets colder and colder, I might do that. Right now, it's been pretty hot. I slept with a fan on last night. Windows open and a fan on. It only got down to 50 something. And she's so funny. She said Charlie made a great cup of coffee. You had said that about that back in the day. I remember one time you texted me and you said Charlie makes the best coffee, and I know you miss him so much. But she was laughing at herself because she said coffee made a great cup of coffee, and it could have even been autocorrect. I think she does say something about it being autocorrect. But she says you would think the English teacher in me would remind me to proofread before posting, but we got a good laugh out of that. So she says Charlie made a great cup of coffee, and her mom always used Folgers as well. And she says she's enjoying the morning videos. Thank you, Mary Jane, and I got a good laugh out of that, and I hope you did too, and I bet you Charlie did too. Marie Morrissey says she found a Hamilton Beach Flex Brew at a flea market for just $15. The carafe is stainless steel to keep the coffee warm. The single brew option comes in handy. Ooh, that does sound nice. Even tells her when to clean it. A great find. But she keeps a pour-over also. And if y'all need a pour-over filter, go to my Amazon store. Debra Does RV Life, Amazon. And everything I use in my RV and at my home base, not everything, but a lot of the products I use are in there, including the Melita pour-over coffee filter that I use. And in case the power goes out, she keeps that. And then she has a propane stove to the rescue. Yep, same. Thank you for sharing, Marie. And Diana Haas says, good morning, Deborah and Finn. Her sister was born a Deborah, but goes by Debbie without even an E on the end. And she loves her name Diana, but people call her Diane, and her sister even calls her Debbie sometimes. I mean, Diane. Debbie calls her Diane sometimes. That's funny. She drinks Folgers. And y'all know me in reading. There's a lot more words here, but I'm sorry I can't follow them. But thank you for sharing so much, Diane. I appreciate that. And Marcia, you're on here right now, and I'm not sure what this means, but you say you do 8 o'clock beans in a grinder, um, and Keurig and Arabica. A lot of words, and I'm not following them, but that sounds fascinating. Let me see what the chats are saying. Um, Oh, Jana's talking about me going to town and her being in camp. She says, glad that you will be able to do that today without having to load up everything. Yes, Jana, it's just such a blessing. I'm glad you're here in camp with me for a while. More reasons than that. I've missed you and Sammy so much, and clearly Finn did too. He was so happy they were home. um, Desert Schooner says, coffee ready? Have you tried that new Starbucks yet? Hi, Desert Schooner. I have not tried the new Starbucks in Quartzsite yet, and can't wait. I will, and when I do, it will be on CVB. They sent me some Christmas money for coffee, and so when I go by there, whenever I get to, that will be compliments of them, and so I want to say thank you in advance for that. Thank you in sign language. And coffee. Oh, they're on here. I just now saw that you're on here. Thank you. Oh, that's too funny. And life is so serendipitous sometimes. They say coffee, the reason to get up in the morning. I hear you. Oh, Jana, you don't need. Oh, she's working. She put up my link to my. You're such a blessing. Thank you, sweetheart. Anyway, she says she put up my link to my Amazon store, and so that you can go get the Melita pour over coffee filter if you want it. Just love it. And you use let me just say too, I use regular cone filters. They make the different sizes of cone filters, so you can get it for the 4 to 6 cup, or just the normal 8 to 12 cup. I use the 8 to 12. Who cares if it sticks up a little, and it keeps me from spilling over if I pour a little bit too much water. So I just use the regular cone filters. And so Marsha is sharing that she went to town one time in the rain, so she wouldn't have to get stuck on the other side of the washes. And Ginger Snap Judy is saying she loves 8 o'clock coffee. Oh, okay, that's a brand. Now I understand. She's have fond memories of the coffee grinder at the A&P grocery store. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, thank you, Ginger Snap Judy. Now I'm understanding what Marsha was saying. Thank you. And Marsha, it's not because of you. It's just morning, first of all, and my brain injury with a lot of words. I can't decipher things sometimes. And it put an aroma through the entire store. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing. And let's see, I think I only have a few more comments. Kathy Richard. Okay, she's the one that has the vintage percolator. She uses a 1960s GE percolator. How cool is that? She loves hearing it perk, and it makes the best tasting coffee, full-bodied flavor. Now, forgive my ignorance on this, but are these percolators electric, or are they the old cowboy coffee kind of percolators? I don't know. So let me know that. And Mouse Boots says yes. The 5 winters she spent in Quartzsite, she mostly parked with the same people, some of who you know. Going into town can be very entertaining. Some really interesting homemade rig campers. Yes, I agree. Jean Gendreau says Cafe Busto Espresso is awesome. Her daughter got her hooked on that. I'll have to check that out. And she says she loves watching me and Finn every morning. Well, there's not much to see of Finn. He's still under the covers. Blessings to you, too. There's my friend Richard Albert. He says he has a Keurig coffee pot and grinds the coffee beans and from Panama, and then fills his own pods. Awesomeness. It saves him on wasting coffee. I get that. And Corey Barcari, I think, I may be butchering the name, I'm sorry, ask if I have tried Nespresso Blonde Roast Instant. That's what they love. Well, I have to tell you, there's two things in there that don't sound good to me, so I'm going to take your word for it. But blonde, because that sounds light to me, and I like a real good dark roast, and instant. When I first got on the road, trying to find a way of having coffee that worked for me, I tried all the different kinds of instants and everything, and you guys, I just couldn't do it. And I know that there are some good instants, but and everybody has to do what works for them, and I'm glad that works for you, Corey. But that doesn't. I like my. This is my last bag of Italian roast by Starbucks with French vanilla creamer. It just makes me happy to wake up in the mornings. So I'll stick with this, but I'm glad you have that. I can't believe Finn is still sleeping. I can't remember, and I apologize, I can't remember who said that Finn might not be sleeping at night, because I said he had turned into a cat. And he just gets up in the middle of the night and he wants out, or he wants to play, or he just barks. Not at anything outside. He's barking at me. And so I've tried going out with him. He just wanted to go outside and sniff. He didn't need to go outside. And so several nights in a row, he was just keeping his mama up and wearing me out. And I apologize. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said he's missing the interaction with Sammy. And I had shared that I've done all kinds of boredom buster research to find things to do with him during the day. If I can find one that I can store, I'm going to try to find one of those portable course kits where he can have a ramp and some poles, and we'll do some training on that. I can do pole training with anything, a bush or whatever, but it's not the same. And I have no way of doing a ramp. And I don't know how big they are. I might not even be able to do that because I might not have room to store it. But I'm trying all kinds of things in the day to stay active with him. We walk at least a mile or two a day. We walk several times a day. I play with him. He's learning all kinds of things. He's learning fetch. I mean, I'm going and I'm looking up because I'm going through everything in my mind what I do. And he still wasn't sleeping at night. But Sammy's home, and his mama Jana's home. And he's still asleep, and he slept all night. Oh, he stirred. Maybe he'll be getting up in a minute, and y'all can say hi to him. Let's see. We've got Kathy, PJ Stitchery, says she does Rocky Kanaka Dog Rescue. Oh, yes, I think that's what Calvin was referencing. Anyway, she says this guy has a coffee farm down in Southern California. And she doesn't drink the coffee, but a friend of hers tells her it's great. His proceeds go to his rescues, and his YouTube channel is Sitting with Dogs. So I'll check that out. Thanks for sharing. Granny Peacock does Trader's Joe. It's smooth and tasty, also a good deal, and she likes it strong. She lets it steep as if it was tea for at least 4 minutes, stirring it a few times, and then she pours it through the cone filter. Interesting. I just love how different we all are. And Kathy J., this was very informative for me. Thank you. She says Finn is a true terrier. They love to get into subterranean spaces, tunnels, and holes, even if it's just under your robe or blanket. I love the way he burrows and cuddles. He's a love bug, and yes, he is. Oh my God, you guys, I was going to use my phone to show you him. I can point this at him all day long, and y'all aren't going to be able to see it because the camera today's on my laptop. But I was going to go, you look at him, he's all covered up. Did y'all see him? What do y'all think? Oh my God. Welcome to the world of Debra. And I had asked if y'all were okay with the length of these videos. This live stream's going way long. But and I'm so glad so many of you are on here with me this morning. Thank you. I'll catch up on these chats over here in a minute. Oh, I see Suzanne is on. Good morning. So Susan B is sharing that she likes the longer videos. She gets to spend more time with me and Finn and Jana and Sammy when the four of us are together. And she says she had always wished my videos were longer. She likes to watch the cooking And she would love Jana. I hope you're still on here. She says she would love to learn more about Southwestern and Mexican cooking. And Jana follows some channels maybe she can share with you sometime. Be sure you're subscribed to her channel, Frugal RV Gal. Good morning, Gary Anthony. He left a comment saying good morning. And Dame the First says she looks forward to these morning videos. Thank you, guys. I know this one's longer because it's a live stream, but I slept in and there was no way that I was going to be able to record a good morning video and get it up to you and any time at all in time for coffee with you this morning. So I thought I'd do this instead. What do y'all think? Is the live stream okay, other than I know it's longer, but is the live stream okay for you guys? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So glad you're enjoying the morning coffees, everybody. And Dame the First, thank you for sharing that. Rita Osborne says she uses a Mr. Coffee pot at home and pour over when she's traveling. That's exactly what I do. I have one, or did. I'm going to do pour over even at my home base. But I've been doing a Mr. Coffee filter, Mr. Coffee pot, the 4 to 6 size, the real small one, and then pour over when I'm on the road. And I say that I'm going to do pour over even at home. That is true unless I'm in my casita, and I don't want to do pour over in my casita because I don't have a stove in there. I can take a coffee, if I decide to sleep in the casita, I can take my little coffee pot in there, but there's no reason, unless my rig is back in the shop, knock on wood, that I would need to sleep in the casita. I can sleep in my own bed. I love my home. And so BVMB says they use Keurig plus Mr. Coffee regular coffee maker. They use Vita Cup 100% Arabica dark roast. You guys have a lot of long titles to your drinks. Plus an organic low acid pure clean smooth coffee. Or it is that. That sounds good. Yeah, y'all know a lot more than I do, let me tell you. And BVMB also says that Finn is a doll and he's in his 7th heaven. He is heaven for me, let me tell you. Oh, and that's Val. Her name is Val, BVMB. And he is adorable, and I just love him. Kate Kramer also says Finn is so cute. Thanks for the coffee time. No coffee pot for her. She usually makes making a cup and then running out the door to work. So she just uses freeze-dried Folgers for now. I think that might be what I tried early on, and so I get that. Oh, Cynthia loved my robe that I wore yesterday. I didn't get it out this morning, and she doesn't care what her coffee is as long as she has the whole cream, no flavors added. And Tan and Sarah in the UK. I hope y'all see this, and I hope you'll tell me. I'm going to Google it. But they say they cheat when they're making their coffee and use a Dolce Gusto machine. I'm like, you UK English Brits, what's a Dolce Gusto machine? I love you two so much. They have been such a blessing to be on my channel and on this journey with me. Thank you, Tan and Sarah. Leanne says she uses an AeroPress. It's part French press, part pour over with very little cleanup. See, that's something else I'm going to check into. Thank you for sharing. Daryl Drax, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. Virginia Caston, she went on a day trip with her family. Yay! And Charlotte says she likes pour over and Starbucks, but she does light roast. And see, I do the Italian roast. It's so good. I'm savoring every sip of this last bag, let me tell you. And Crafty Traveler says she makes tea, not coffee. Sharon Spivey, Folgers, Black Silk, Dunkin', Green Mountain Coffee. When she goes to coffee shops, she likes to try different brands. That's a smart idea. She says Finn looks wonderful, and Finn did miss Sammy. Let me tell you, Sharon. Hi, Kelly Mims. Good to see you. And this is our last comment, you guys. And then I'll go to the chats and see what you have to say. So if you have any questions or anything, be sure and be leaving them in the chat because I'm fixing to hop over there. And Kelly and her mom enjoy the morning chats. Good morning, you two. And Finn's eyes melt her mama's heart. Yes, he's amazing. He's amazing. And her mama wanted me to know at 83, she still enjoys every morning cup of coffee. They drink community coffee medium roast with chicory because they're from Louisiana. And community coffee is out of New Orleans. And yeah, Robin had told me about that. And Robin drinks Café du Monde. And they have to have a Mr. Coffee to brew it. And her partner, Debra, changed her initials to DT because she goes by her initials instead of her name. And she loves that with all the people in the area that I can get out and away from everyone. Yeah, I never camp in crowds unless I have to, unless I'm doing urban docking or stealth docking, that type thing. And if y'all haven't checked out that Nomad camping terms video, it's hilarious. Y'all go check it out. But yes, Quartzsite and the surrounding area is definitely big enough to cater to everyone's wants and needs. So I've caught up on comments for yesterday's video. Thank you all so much for, I won't always read all of them because it takes so long, but I figured for a live today, I would just read all of them and catch up. So let me see what everybody is saying here. Okay. Marcia is sharing that the 8 o'clock coffee is an Eastern brand for the East Coast. Used to be sold at A&P. Yeah, we don't even have A&Ps down here. So I just learned so much from you guys all over the country, all over the world. I have Australia viewers, UK viewers, obviously, Tan and Sarah, and others, Canadian. I have one family in Japan that watches me. And so I learn a lot from all over the world from you guys. And here in the United States, I learned so much about our wonderful country. And catching up. Yeah, my last bag of Starbucks. I just opened it like 2 or 3 days ago, Jana. So I'm like sipping it. Sweet Finn. Yeah, Vandalion Days. Hi, Beth in Ohio. She caught a live stream. Hi, Ken. Ken, so today's video is my Giggle Box got turned over, and I was actually referring to I read where I got that title, and I'm going to change the title because today is Friends in Camp, and I already forgot the other one. But oh gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, today is Friends in Camp. And but just before I started the live stream, Ken, I saw your comment about the combination of the horse and donkey. And my Giggle Box got turned over, and that's what I typed in the title. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too funny. Jana says she's been watching Mexican cooking food videos this morning, and somebody was, I forgot the person that said that they wanted to know more about that. So that's awesomeness. And Ginger Snaps, Judy. Oh, that's too funny, Ken, and you're apologizing for the comment I just said cracked me up so much, and that's the reason that I put. You don't need to apologize. It made me laugh so hard. But thank you. That's very kind. Merry Christmas to you too, Cheryl. And oh, hi, Rita was saying bye to Cheryl, who had to jump off to go to work. And Ginger Snap Judy says she's obsessed with coffee makers. Poppy Paint Poppy Paint. She loves Seattle's Best Coffee. A lot of people love that coffee. Yes, and there's so many people that can't drink coffee anymore. I'm very blessed to be able to. And and right behind her, Beth Vandalion Days is saying she drinks chai latte, but her caffeine is Diet Pepsi. and she's now switched to caffeine-free Diet Pepsi. And it's the carbonation she craves. Okay, good to know. I'm glad you're learning yourself to be able to get what makes you happy. And yes, Ken, it was okay. No worries. I can't tell you how hard I laughed. I filmed it, so you'll be able to see tomorrow how hard I laughed. And I'll change the title of today's video. Landon Drive Dusty. Am I saying that right? Or is it Land on Drive Dusty? Anyway, and hi, welcome. It says, I add a cinnamon stick. If this is hard for me to read so early in the morning, my apologies. I add a cinnamon stick or two to his coffee grounds before brewing. Oh, interesting. Loves the cinnamon. Good to know. I just love, like I said again, I just love how we're all so different. Thank you guys for being here with me this morning. Like I said, I got up late and I knew I couldn't get anything uploaded before it would be too late for us to have coffee together, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity. And so if you're watching this, the replay later, glad that you're here also. You guys, please, each one of you, be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when I do things like go live or have a new book, which I do. Be sure and check that out on my Amazon author page, Debra Dickinson, or go to my website, debradickinson.com. And I hope each of you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to drink some more coffee. I'm going to make me one more cup. But I'm not getting up to do that because I'll activate Finn, and I want him to get as much rest as he can. But as soon as he wakes up enough, I'm going to make me another cup. And then I get to spend the day with Jana, Frugal RV Gal, and Sammy. So I hope you guys have a great day too. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.